Hi friends, this is Ashok, lecturer in economics. In this video, I am going to explain the law of market. The law of market is propounded by J.B. Say, a French economist. Classical theory of employment is based on this law of markets. Mainly, the first part of this classical theory of employment is based on this law of markets. Here, product market equilibrium is there, which is a part of the classical theory of employment that is explained by J.B. Say with the help of this law of markets. Law of markets is propounded by J.B. Say. According to this law of markets, the supply creates its own demand without anybody's intervention. Here the main concept of this law is supply creates its own demand without the intervention of anybody. Anybody means without the intervention of government. Right? And moreover, he says that there is no deficiency of demand in the economy. According to that level of demand, output is produced by using all factors of production. So as the factors of production are employed by the producer, the level of output increases, then the supply also increases. So in the long run, the supply of the commodity creates its own demand, therefore supply becomes equal. Then it is said to be that the economy is in equilibrium. Then here we have to understand how the supply of a commodity creates its own demand. Here you see, factors of production are 4: land, labor, capital and organization. The owners of the factors of production are households, means landlords are the owners of the land, laborers are owners of the labor, capitalists are owners of the capital, and organizers or entrepreneurs are the owners of the organization. Right? So here these participate in the production process of output. Then for their services they get rewards. They are rent, wages, interest and profit. This is the income received by the owners of the factors of production. This is the income received by the owners of the factors of production. Generally, this income is spent either on consumer goods or on capital goods, which is called investment. Either on consumer goods or on capital goods, which is called investment. Or otherwise, we can also say that a part of their income is spent on consumer goods, remaining is saved with the banks. Remaining is saved with the banks. All these savings are converted into investment. Right? So the consumption expenditure and investment creates the demand for goods and services. Like that, the supply of a commodity creates its own demand. Understood? So here J.B. Say says that there is no over and excess production of goods and services. Why? Because if anybody produces over output, then the producer has to suffer loss. Therefore, automatically he will reduce the production of goods and services. Therefore, whatever is the demand, that is the base point on which all the producers try to produce goods and services. Therefore it is said to be that there is no overproduction which leads in general to unemployment in the economy. Therefore in the long run all the factors of production are employed and output is produced, and that supply becomes equal to the demand. Then there is no need the intervention of the government. So without the intervention of the government, the supply of a commodity creates its own demand. This is what about the law of markets explained by J.B. Say, French economist. Thank you very much for watching this video.